Welcome back to the Project of Icarus.
We back. Welcome back indeed to episode 22.
22 of them things.
22.
Yeah, nah, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Alright.
But yeah, 22 of them things.
So 22. So yeah, I mean, a lot of Marvel related news has dropped.
Good news or bad news? I think it's great news.
It is indeed great news. It was random. I wasn't expecting them to do.
Nobody was expecting. But I think they're trying to avoid the whole issue that Wolverine and Deadpool had, where a lot of leaks happened and sell out a lot of stories. Same thing with Spider-Man, with Andrew and Tobey getting spoiled.
Actually, sounding like this like paparazzi for that.
Yeah, it's spoiling it.
Because even for Odyssey, I see in the shots of Matt Damon
in full Odysseus,
Tom Holland in Kit and things like I
want to see this in the cinema.
Yeah, at least let the trailer drop for me to see it. I didn't want to see this.
Yeah, so Marvel was like, we're going to circumvent all this and we're just going to let you know who's going to be here.
Yeah.
So
they started. They did it in an original way.
They have people watching the stream for 8 hours though.
Correct. It was very original. I've never seen it done like this before.
Yeah, no, this was well done.
Yeah.
On Marvel's end.
So basically, they released a trailer.
Not really a trailer, just an announcement.
Yeah, an announcement of that.
Who's going to be in Doomsday?
Yeah, that Avengers Doomsday is now in production, and the release was basically just
who's going to be in Doomsday.
We call them director chairs with the actors' names on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, well, yeah. So we basically going to talk about that. Who's in it and
our thoughts.
Even some of the people that we didn't see
and didn't expect to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen it already, you know what we're going to talk about. But I mean, I'm excited for Doomsday now.
Yeah, say who you interested in seeing the most as well, because a lot of names here. So like the very first name, Chris Hemsworth. I want to say the man is a veteran, and I'm very happy that he's still doing this.
This man's been here since Avengers 1.
He's been doing this, and he's still very
as this character.
Correct.
He went through iterations, but it's still Thor.
He probably about to be up there with Wolverine.
Wolverine, yeah, very close.
Because he's been in movies as Thor.
How much Thors has he done? Done 4 Thors, 5 Thors?
He's done his Thor, Ragnarok, and that terrible
Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Then he's done
all the Avengers.
Avengers 1, 2, 3, 4, if you count the 2 parts.
Yeah, so that's 8 experiences as Thor. He was in something else. Somebody movie he was in.
I think that's it.
Was he in Loki?
No, he didn't appear in Loki.
He was in Loki. Well, 8 appearances.
8 appearances. Out of how many Marvel movies? About 20 something Marvel movies.
Yeah, that's
veteran status there.
Yeah, I mean, I always liked him as Thor, and he is definitively Thor.
He's the best choice to be Thor. I mean, when he now get casted as Thor, everybody was like, it should be Triple H from WWE, because he's already a long blonde with a hammer. But no, we need actors. Good actors. I mean, WWE's actors, but not this kind of.
And that's also another thing. His range as Thor has gone from up to down. Like, there have been great performances, and it's not his fault. It's the writer.
Yeah, it's what we have to work with. So
I liked him as a serious Thor, where he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but he was very capable still.
Another.
Correct.
Yeah, I like the Ragnarok Thor, where he was serious but still had some campy scenes.
Yeah.
So I really Love and Thunder was just terrible.
They went off the rails.
Dark World was too emotional for me.
How he was in Infinity War.
Yeah.
That was the perfect.
You see when you come back and Endgame and he was like, I went for the head, and he was like that though when he was dealing with his emotions, and it was dope.
Yeah, Infinity
he still had some comedy in him.
Well, yeah, in Endgame, yeah.
Yeah, he still had some
comedy. When he was on the way.
Yeah. But even in Infinity War, He was like, I like this one when Captain Marvel out there and thing.
But he was still real serious.
Yeah, he's still dealing with his stuff. So,
Yeah, boy.
Thor, Chris Hemsworth, welcome back.
Welcome back indeed.
Yes, fifth Avengers film.
Yeah.
Next we have
Vanessa.
the Invisible Woman.
Vanessa Kirby. We didn't see anything yet.
We don't know, we can't judge.
But it's a good sign that
And she's a good
Fantastic
actor.
Four is gonna be in Doomsday. Oh yeah, of course they have to.
And they said that they was gonna do something where the worlds collide and the universes collide, and this end up being the Fantastic Four in modern times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, I
There'll
want to
be-
see how the Spider-Man
there'll be like a Captain America come from the past to the future and have to deal with all this, but their past kind of advanced like our future already with the whole flying cars and all kind of everything. So we'll see how that goes.
I mean, not much to say about it because we haven't seen her
Yeah. So
yet.
after her, we have
Captain America himself.
the Captain America, and I'm saying the Captain America because he is Captain America.
Captain America.
As much as people don't like to say that the black man that says Captain America doesn't only represent America or something like that, and they're upset with him. Whatever, Captain America, Brave New World was very, very good.
It was a good movie.
You know, watch it more than once, and you'll understand that the movie is actually really, really good.
It was.
So Anthony Mackie is doing his thing as Captain
Yep.
America, and we're expecting him to come back. He won't be the leader of the team, like Chris Evans was.
He probably was.
I don't think he'll be the leader. Because it's supposed to be Captain America.
he usually leads the team even in the comics.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, because the only other person who could lead the team,
Is
two
Iron Man.
people, is currently still is Reed Richards and Doctor Strange. Reed, for some reason, in the comics never leads. I've never seen that man lead any of the teams.
the
He just-
roles that Bruce Banner had in the previous Avengers is what Reed Richards normally has
Yes,
in the
yes,
Avengers.
correct. That's a true.
That scientific background that
Yeah.
makes everything happen.
Doctor Strange, his ego just kind of
Yeah.
is getting the best.
And then he shipped it and, give his sorcery powers to Doctor Doom eventually. So,
Yeah, that was a.
yeah, so let's see if Anthony Mackie ends up leading. Like, I don't think that's the thing. Like, in his movie, he has that leadership quality for his movie. But can you see him leading?
I can see it because they could do it. Huh? From what he learned from Steve,
Mm-hmm.
he could do it. I believe he could do it.
I don't think he could do it, but that's just my personal opinion.
The only other person that they probably, and I don't know what they're gonna do with it yet, is Peter. Even though,
Tom Holland.
yeah, because his Spider-Man's supposed to be growing up by now.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be known though. And is he part of the
He don't
Avengers?
rather be known.
But is he part of the Avengers?
We
We don't know the
Brave
story.
New World, yeah, Brave New World. He now gonna start rebuilding the Avengers. So maybe Tom will be one of the characters.
I
But
don't
anyway,
know. Yelena might be the leader. I would not.
I mean, she could be. Although Thunderbolts, anyway.
That's good. That's
That's
good.
nice.
Good. So Anthony Mackie, the next
Yes.
announcement after that was
Of course,
he could be the leader, but
Nah.
they could follow us so get more better.
they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that.
Winter Soldier, he could be the White Wolf.
In the
That's-
comics, he was
got the shield.
Captain
He got the
America.
shield in the comics.
He was Captain America for a while.
He got the shield in the comics.
It didn't stick. It never stuck with him. But right now, he's currently acting as Nick Fury in the comics.
Mhm.
He's the man on the wall, and he is
yeah.
the last man standing right through.
From what we saw from the Captain America movie, he going up for politics. He going into politics. I don't know how that going flying. I don't know
Yeah.
how it's going to be accepted because they know about his past.
I think they might be actually pushing him to be the Nick Fury role because I don't know when Nick is.
Yeah, and they say how they're going to recast Nick Fury and try to get like the old version of the old comic version of Nick
The
Fury.
white guy?
The white guy with the eye patch, and there was looking at I think it's either D Morgan or somebody else, Jeffrey D Morgan.
Can do it. They can do it.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing him again. He's
And Jeffrey D Morgan did a good job as Conquest in Invincible. So
he did. And he's always good in any comic.
yeah, he's good at everything. Even when he did Walking Dead. So after that, we have the person we thought retired.
Yeah,
I thought she retired.
she did. Well, we don't know what this is. Like I said,
For it to be in this announcement, she has to have a prominent part, I feel. Because,
so this is Letitia, right?
yeah,
Right.
Letitia Wright, she's our Black Panther right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to be our Black Panther right now.
Yeah, she You want to child. You think about Black Panther, you think about the child.
You think it's a passing torch to her nephew?
That's what I feel is gonna happen. I think she's just gonna be there to pass the torch because she did make a decision to leave acting.
Yeah.
This could just be a quick thing, like, you know. I mean,
get a little bit of money and get out of the game.
Correct, yeah. I'm living up for that.
It's her choice. It's her choice. She had her reasons why she did it. I mean, I wouldn't fumble the bag like that, but
I mean, she probably have investments and everything else. She's comfortable, and that's all you can really hope for. So I'm not vexed at it.
But you know, like we don't really have this setup where you're going to be the Black Panther moving forward on the Young Avengers and blah blah blah. But you want to, you know, leave acting for whatever reason.
She did what she did.
They're forcing to have to change the story, and they already set it up so that they could change the story. So
she did what she did.
Yeah. So
and that's it.
Moving on from Letitia,
we have Ant-Man.
The one and only.
All right.
The guy that does no wrong. Even his last movie was garbage, and he did no wrong in the movie.
Bro, which movie is that?
Quantumania.
Oh, I mean the last movie. Yeah, he's actually ruling.
He's a good Scott Lang.
He's a great.
I think he would make a good the one that Michael Keaton plays, the original Ant-Man. Yeah. Hank Pym. He would make a good Hank Pym as well.
He would have. Yes.
But I mean, Scott Lang, they made the character suit him.
Yeah. He embodied the role the way Robert Downey Jr. embodied Ant-Man.
Yeah.
And Captain America.
Yeah. Basically, you can't see anyone else playing Ant-Man besides Paul.
Correct. He's doing a good job.
He's forever young. I mean, he's actually showing some age now, but he's always looked like that.
He's not changing.
So we like Paul Rudd. We want to keep Paul Rudd.
Happy to see him back.
Yeah, his daughter's supposed to come in.
Young Avengers.
But yeah, want to do Young Avengers, but I guess they're still working on doing that right now.
I didn't really. Maybe it's just like Quantumania was kind of.
Quantumania's garbage.
I didn't really like her in that movie.
Quantumania's garbage.
Yeah. Maybe it was me for the Young Avengers that are looking forward. Well, people that are looking forward to the Young Avengers is Keith.
Bishop.
Yeah. Okay. And Hulk's son, somewhere there in the pictures.
Scar.
I don't know what's going on with him. But anyway, yeah, that's the next. Anyway.
We'll see.
Next we have Wyatt Russell.
What's his Captain America name?
US
soldier or something like that.
Agent.
Yeah, US agent.
Yeah.
He also goes over serum.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we need to watch Thunderbolts to know
I don't know,
what the character is.
Of Thunderbolts. And they was walking out like Sentry bending man's cheek.
Yeah.
Man's cheek.
Because he does have an adamantium shield.
That's just so funny to me because I just remember that, man.
And vibranium shield or adamantium shield. So it's just like a normal metal shield.
His shield was bent and Bucky arm was in somebody's hand.
Yeah.
He messing up in that movie. I'm looking forward to it.
You see when you saw them make people disappear, I was like, alright.
He menacing. Sentry is a. Woo.
Yep.
Anyway, right, so yeah,
Wyatt Russell, good Russell's son.
I'm glad that they changed his mask.
Because he's not looking like a king. That was a big thing online.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That is Namor. Tenoch Huerta. I don't know. Butchered my name, but yes.
Tenoch, just say Tenoch.
Tenoch.
So yeah, so we get the Namor back. After the last Black Panther, he had a damaged foot.
Yeah, boy.
So he had a damaged foot.
It was good. His performance, I liked him. I have no problem with
it. Yeah, he's a good choice in Namor. I mean, you need to tone up a little bit. But I guess they're trying to keep it like real traditional.
Yeah, I have no problem.
But if you watch Namor, like comics, Namor was this slim, stoic king.
Yeah, I remember seeing a picture, a comic panel yesterday itself actually, with Sue walking into a room and Namor just standing up there, full bikini, posing, and Sue is like, Jesus. I'm married.
And that was actually in a comic, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was because I think that was like the ultimate universe or some alternate reality where she actually, I think she did cheat on me.
Oh my word.
Yeah. This never happened in the main comic universe. She's never cheated on Reed. But that time,
I don't see this
Neymar was
cheating
too much of a
on Reed
test.
with this vision of Neymar though.
we don't know. We don't know.
Well, if he told up, probably.
But anyway,
But yeah,
so
I'm looking forward to seeing him because we know he is supposed to be the first mutant.
yes.
So
So after him, we have the Thing, Ebon Moss. Ebon, I'm just gonna say
Baccarat.
Yeah.
Baccarat.
He.
So we know him from The Bear, where he's cousin of a chef.
Mhm.
And I like his acting. I really like his acting. You don't like his voice.
I don't know. I need to see more. I need to hear more because it's not gonna be my thing as yet.
He's gonna be the Vin Diesel moving
The
forward.
problem why I'm not seeing it is because when they dropped him, when they dropped the trailer for Fantastic Four, they also dropped the thing for Marvel Rivals.
Mhm.
And I heard how I know him to like in my head how I would expect him to sound.
Benjamin J. Grimm reporting for duty.
And then comparing it to this, which isn't fair, I don't know. It's just it threw me off a little bit.
Well, this is where you have to go with. This is what we're moving
Yeah,
forward with.
yeah.
This is what the studio decided they want a New York accent.
Mhm.
They wanted his voice and not as gravelly as the Thing's voice, but I guess he'll make it what it is.
Yeah. So
You need to hear him say,
it's clover time. Yeah. Next we have Shang-Chi, who has been
missing.
criminally absent.
Missing.
That guy is responsible for so much and he just absent.
The Ten Rings is supposed to be this cosmic force that they explain.
Yeah,
Even if you watch What Ifs on Disney, like, they said how the Ten Rings is like one of the main things in this cosmic universe that are moving forward. And we've heard nothing.
It's been disappointing.
And this movie was so
It
good.
really was. Shang-Chi was a good
Shang-Chi was a
movie.
really good movie.
So I'm glad he in it. I'm glad he gonna get his moment.
Keep Aquafina away.
Look, I hope he gets his time to shine.
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah.
Because they'll have something with the Ten Rings, I'm sure.
Next we have Florence Pugh.
My baby.
Yeah. What?
Yelena.
She gonna be White Widow now. Because I mean, Scarlet come back from nothing.
Yeah, Scarlet.
She come back from nothing. So I think she's gonna end up being White Widow.
But we don't know if she's coming back, right? Because we didn't think Robert was coming back.
Yeah, true, but what happened with Black Widow and the money issues and I don't know what the relationship with Marvel is like, but yeah, I don't
Well,
think
you
she
can't really blame her for what.
No, I don't blame her. I just saying.
And plus, Florence
because
is in it too, so.
true. But anyway, I'm just glad she can be in it. She's a standout character at this point.
Yep.
Kelsey Grammer.
Talking about Kelsey Grammer. I was watching this list and I was like, Kelsey Grammer? I think because this was the first of those names that appeared, I was like, what was he in Marvel? And I forgot 100% that he was Beast
Yep.
in X-Men.
That
And we had him at the end of Marvels.
yeah, which I didn't see, but I saw the end.
It had an end credit, a post-credit
Yeah, I
scene.
saw that. I didn't see the movie.
He was there.
Yeah, no, he looked good in that.
And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
Hank
I
McCoy.
can't believe that they brought him. Like, I mean, the fact that he's CGI or makeup
Yeah.
helps a lot.
But I think it's CGI in the new one.
Yeah,
With
that'll make it
in the
easier.
Marvels, it was CGI.
Yeah, so
Because when he did it in last time, I think he was younger and he could have pulled off the bodysuit like he did.
yeah.
Now it's old man Kelsey.
But I just that was a
And like this triggered in my mind is like, what is he gonna be in Avengers Doomsday? And then the list continued.
the list continues because after him we get Louis Pullman, which is Sentry, and
Haven't seen him.
he, from what I've seen,
We just see him say his powers. Imagine you see a hand and you see people turning into ash.
I see him floating. They really, I like the fact that they keeping him.
Yeah, they show his suit or
They
anything
just
like
show
that.
his silhouette.
Yep.
And yeah, so
Superman variant.
correct. So Sentry, looking forward to him. After that, Daniel Ramirez,
Falcon. Did a really good job in Captain America.
He did. Before,
Hopefully he gets his vibranium wings like he begged for.
I mean, I hope he gets his moment to shine here as well.
he will play his role like he did in Captain America, I think.
Correct.
He would need to shine. He will play his role.
I mean, the Human
Human
Torch.
Torch.
Joseph
Let him
Quinn.
out.
Yeah.
So we lost Chris Evans as both Captain America and Human Torch.
But,
But we're looking forward to Eddie Munson coming back
yeah.
and being the Flame One guy, because from the trailers it looks good.
I haven't seen much as yet, but
But the other two scenes where he played like an idiot, it's like, alright, cool. Do your thing.
after him, we have David Harbour.
The Red Peach.
The Red Guardian.
Red Guardian.
Yeah, I mean,
Captain America, if you're
yeah, he's
campy as
he
hell.
is comfy. That's what I was not gonna say. He's
Campy
like-
as hell.
He is gosh, Drax.
Yeah.
He is Drax to
The
them.
big strong guy that, just there for the comic relief.
Correct.
I wish I don't mind because I love them Stranger Things.
I Vincent Luke, we just keep coming back.
The Trinidad.
Vincent Luke,
Ball-headed demon.
The
this man
Trinidad.
has made it to Avengers Endgame, and
And
he
live
was,
through it. Huh?
he was in Infinity War too.
Yeah, he's lived
Yes,
through
he's
it.
in Infinity War, Endgame, Black Panther.
Black Panther
Now the
2.
man is in Doomsday. What if he's Black Panther?
Nah, I don't think they'll ever make
Because he's not from the Panther tribe, he's from the...
yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a man-ape, so they'll never
Yeah,
make him
yeah.
Black Panther. And
But
they will never call him man-ape in the movies
Wow.
because that big Black Panther.
Well, but yeah, I mean, I glad to see my boy get
We representing our nation.
yeah, he
And
go through,
yeah.
go through.
And big black guy to big black guy. So
Who's that?
that is Ghost.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Hannah
Yeah.
John
Didn't
Kamen.
expect her to come back at all, but
Yeah.
do you think?
I thought she was gonna die after the Ant-Man and Wasp movie, but she keeps coming back.
yeah, because her power was actually legit.
Yeah, it's a dope power, but
Her powers are
she's
legit.
supposed to be sick and suffering from the power though, so I don't know if it's stabilized. I don't know.
Maybe. But
We need to watch Thunderbolts to understand.
correct. So, Hiddleston.
This was the biggest announcement to me in particular.
Loki is
The God of Stories
his character development through the entire MCU.
from Avengers 1.
Second only to Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
It's
And
just-
everyone loves him. The Loki series, everybody wants more, but they told the story in the
Yeah.
2 seasons
did it.
and it's ended. And we thought that was going to be it. And we made the joke that, he's just going to be sitting down watching everything now. He's like a watcher now,
But he's gonna be in Doomsday. I'm
And,
sure he's going to have a pivotal.
Yep. And him meeting back up with Thor might be a scene of
It will be
scenes.
a scene.
So we'll see.
Because his Loki was pulled not right before, sorry. His Loki was pulled from when he was
When they was doing the whole getting the
That's right.
Infinity Stones from the movie to carry back.
when he got arrested.
Yeah.
After Avengers 1. So he didn't get to go through the whole
Yeah.
character development. He had his own separate thing.
And it was our next full character development.
Yeah, so that was
And then the Bacchanal started.
good.
We saw Kelsey Grammer. And it's like, okay, we knew Beast was up in there because of Marvels.
Uh-huh. But now
But then the Bacchanal started.
Patrick
Because we know this guy
Stewart.
died in the nostalgia beat that they did with Doctor Strange. We know he died.
yeah.
And now they're announcing him again.
Patrick Stewart.
It has nobody else that can really play Professor X. I mean, James McAvoy, but
He could do it, but I just
we want Old Man X.
clearly the man is the
And then right after that, man,
Yeah,
freaking Nito, my guy.
these guys are old.
I don't know how long they're gonna last. I doubt they're bringing them back just to kill them off again, though.
I honestly don't know. Because like I say, they old. That's no disrespect to them. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know how much they could put with Magneto.
Yeah, Magneto need to be
He
because
needs to be-
we have high expectations because of X-Men 97 and what
Yes.
Magneto did in that.
Correct.
Yeah, I can do those things.
Not anymore. I
I mean, all Patrick need to do is sit down in a chair like he did for Doctor Strange
correct.
and talk.
Unless they see, I feel like they want to go with the younger X-Men because
So they're doing nostalgia beat again.
with Krakoa, Charles was walking
Mm-hmm.
like he was walking like he was healed. They changed that. So I don't know what's gonna happen
Yeah,
there.
nostalgia
But it's
beat
cool to see them back.
I think we'll do nostalgia beat again.
After that, we have our coming Nightcrawler.
The original Nightcrawler, the one that made X2 the best of all the 3 X-Men.
That begins with Nightcrawler in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Yep.
Perfection.
Even though the younger guy looked more like Nightcrawler,
He did.
this guy, Fluke from Spy Kids,
No. He started it.
he did it so well that we saw him as Nightcrawler. And then his mother, Rebecca Romaine, who played Mystique,
Yeah.
the original Mystique.
How? Where did you see her?
She was in she did like one scene in the Days of Future Past when Lawrence was on the bed. And Magneto was like, I prefer the real you, and she changed into Rebecca Romaine. It's like, no, the real you, Jennifer Nolan. Like,
Perfection.
yeah, it's the blue thing, and it's like perfection.
Yeah.
So she had a scene, she's body's still looking good, so.
James Marsden, my boy. This is what I don't know if this was the most exciting, but I was happy to see. I hope he gets his powers as Cyclops. He was a good looking Cyclops. And they just kind of.
Apparently, they had a leak of him in
The suits.
yellow and blue spandex.
I don't know if that was real or not, but I did see that as well.
I mean, if it's not real, we want that. We want that.
Because you all understand, if you all have seen X-Men 97, you understand Cyclops is that guy. He is almost as tactical as Captain America.
And they need the words to me, my X-Men.
To me, my
He
X-Men.
needs to say it. He needs to say it. Yeah. But yeah, he is as tactical as
Captain America.
Captain America.
He is a leader.
Yep.
He is a leader. So, yeah.
Let me see where that goes.
Channing Tatum, your boy.
Ah, the best
Yeah, boy.
X-Men is back.
I feel like
He was at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine. His eyes did do the light up thing.
I feel like when he saw this news, I'm trying to think of him, he was dancing.
Yeah,
Because he really wants this.
breakdancing is like, yes, Gambit is back.
He really wants this. So, good for man. I mean,
Reed Richards.
Reed Richards,
Of
Pedro
course, we had
Pascal.
the 3 other new Fantastic Four, so we must have before.
Yep, Pedro Pascal. And then Doom himself,
We know it's not Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr.
And yeah, he's coming back as Doctor Doom. He is the Doom in Doomsday.
Yep,
And he is still him.
he's still him. It looked just. I'm looking forward to it. That's a cast.
Yeah, and it's like Marvel said that's just part 1.
Correct. Right. So this video already going kind of long, but
We gotta do it. We gotta talk about it. X-Men versus Avengers. That's all I seeing. That is all I'm seeing. That's
Yes.
all I am seeing.
yes,
What other story can you tell besides X-Men versus Avengers?
they're missing some people.
And that's what I say, there's only part 1.
Right. But that's what I wanted to say. Doomsday is missing Doctor Strange,
Mm-hmm.
missing
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
I'm not Doctor Strange, Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, I know Chris Evans saying that he ain't coming back, but people suspect that he coming back as Hydra Captain America. And if that happens, that would
Now we are reveal and
Wow.
some more crazy.
be as hell. Who else missing, right?
Defenders, you didn't see nothing with
Yes.
Daredevil.
No, Daredevil. I know he likes to stay street, but
I know they say how this was a spoiler where they did not announce the lady that played Taskmaster. So she might die in
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts.
Not necessarily.
But we don't really need her.
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord, we don't have nothing with any of the Guardians.
Correct. No Rocket.
I know
no
Batista said he's not coming back as Drax if James
did
Gunn
say
not coming back.
He did say that.
But they said at the end of the last Guardians that the mighty Star-Lord would
He
return.
did. They did.
And they didn't say Guardians, they just say Star-Lord, so we don't know if we're getting any
They'll bring back
more.
Rocket. Rocket 2.
Yeah, I mean,
Rocket is clickbait.
yeah. Bradley Cooper?
As Rocket. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And nobody else. And he's like a tactical person too, so
Correct.
we kind of need him. But who will be fighting for whose side? I think this is what they wanted to do with Civil War.
mm,
but they didn't have the cast of characters yet. So now that they have it, they're going to actually do Civil War like, but it's going to be Avengers versus X-Men. So we're going to get a bunch more.
No,
I think the part 2 will have more X-Men, like Fox characters. So they'll announce the Wolverines. They have announced Deadpool. And we know that he will come back. I think he will come back.
Deadpool?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh.
I think he will come back.
He might. People saying Tobey Maguire might show up. Because if Patrick and Ian in this, Alan Cumming in this, they might just throw in some, because Spider-Man was not mentioned at all
We don't have any.
in Deadpool. Blade was there.
Yeah, and I think Mahershala, I think that they announced that they cut that. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. They don't announce nothing with the Black Knight.
Correct.
None need to also mention.
No need to mention.
Even though their thing was a big thing in Brave New World.
Hulk
Wasn't mentioned.
listen.
You think of Rebecca Evans.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
But no, that don't bring him back because his character and Mark
the same.
is the same person. It's the same character.
The same person.
that would be like bringing back Terrence Howard to be Ruby.
Correct.
Which not gonna happen.
So it will be Mark
It
Ruffalo.
will be Mark Ruffalo.
But at this point, I don't like what they do with Hulk. He just
But his son, like you mentioned, his son. And if you watch Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, it had the Chinese boy that became Hulk as well. Amadeus.
True.
Yeah, so
They mentioned Captain Marvel.
nope.
They mentioned Miss Marvel.
Nope.
None of the Marvels.
They mentioned the black woman. I forget her superhero name. Photon. They mentioned her neither.
Yeah.
They mentioned Scarlet Witch.
Nope.
They mentioned Quicksilver.
Vision. Yeah, so plenty people miss it. That's what I wanted to say. Plenty people miss it. And Doomsday is just the Avengers Doomsday. I think after Doomsday, Secret War.
After Avengers.
Secret War is the one that's supposed to have.
And we have scrolls and stuff in Secret Wars. A lot of scrolls.
Secret War is when Doom basically created a battle world and all the superheroes were, they were kind of
a team.
Yeah, pocket teams and different.
It was like Avengers vs. X-Men.
That's how Peter got the Venom symbiote for the first time. Although originally the Venom symbiote, I don't know if you know, the Venom symbiote actually ended up on Deadpool first and realized how crazy Deadpool
And did not want to be
did.
Yeah.
So Deadpool actually had the Venom symbiote before Peter.
So we don't know. And Ryan Reynolds going through his whole legal issues with his wife and the next actor from that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know how much Deadpool we're gonna get if we get him at all because he wasn't announced. And I think Ryan Reynolds would have been one of the main people that are announcing this.
Yeah.
Finally joining the
MCU.
Yeah. Because his last movie was supposed to be him joining the MCU. But it didn't have nothing with him joining the MCU.
Deadpool and Wolverine, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
I think they'll bring back Hugh as Wolverine. Which will be very disappointing for people like what's his name? The guy that acted in Kingsman that everybody wants to be Wolverine.
Yes, I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Taron Egerton or whatever his name is.
Taron.
Yeah. So we'll see. They should bring back Aaron Taylor as Quicksilver and just forget Craven. just
that's not part of the MCU. Nobody care about it.
erase Craven altogether.
Nobody care about it at all.
Let them bring back 50 Shades of Grey Gale as Madam Web. I'll put her in this.
You.
Oh, you.
You. Erased from. I didn't even watch that movie and I erased it from my mind.
Bring back Mobius.
It's Morbin time.
I haven't seen Mobius, but I'm more accepting of Mobius than
because of the actor.
Yeah, which is strange. Anyway, so this was
This is an announcement. This is an announcement.
But it needed to be talked about because
and the speculation that it's gonna create is gonna have people talking until they see the trailer to know what actually is gonna happen.
This is what
until they get leaks, because most likely you get leaks.
This is what we live for.
Yep.
So,
This is what Civil War was supposed to be. I'm telling you, it's going to be X-Men versus Avengers.
Yes.
I assume that's my assumption. That's what I want it to be.
I have to wait until.
There's already been memes going around stating like Avengers beating on the X-Men, and then all they hear is Sweet Dreams start playing. Quicksilver. So, you know. And then we have the young Avengers, because you know how Wiccan, Kate Bishop, these people, Reed Richardson, these people with these. And I assume that First Steps is going to be about Reed Richardson's child. So, that's my assumption. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know.
We have things to see.
So it could be interesting. What if it's the old guys versus the young guys?
We'll see. That's what I'm
Looking on them house like super powerful.
Wiccan is destined to be the most powerful being in existence. Which is weird because Franklin is, I mean, he's not destined to, but he is like the most powerful. So that was
a lot of Omega levels.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They didn't even mention Moon Knight.
Yeah, boy. Which is still a full mess. Like, why you're not making use of this show that everybody liked? That was a good show.
Hey, yo, Marvel, they have too much properties right now. They can fight back for all the properties or not have too much. That they have to make a 30-person announcement and say there's only part one. How all these people going to have good screen time?
Yeah, it'll have to be a long movie.
I think it'll be like 2.5, 3 hours.
They did well in Endgame. And I mean, it's because they know, yes, you can have everybody in the movie, but it's primarily around 3 characters.
Main characters.
Iron Man,
So,
Captain America, and Thor. Everybody else has a
they had their moments in their movies and whatnot, but we know there's the main 3 from the beginning.
Right.
There's the main 3 at the end. If you really look at it that way.
Yep.
So let's see what they do now, because remember Marvel was in a state, and now they're starting to they took 2 steps back, and so we're gonna focus now. You know, before we just throw things at the wall and hope that it stick, because Love and Thunder,
No.
Quantumania,
No.
all these series, just garbage. But so they did the right reshoots for Captain America. They're doing Fantastic Four, and they said that Fantastic Four, the way that they make that movie is how Marvel going to make the movie moving forward.
Okay.
So let's see what Fantastic Four brings to look forward to what Doomsday is going to be. I'll be looking forward to that trailer.
Yes, sir.
That trailer is going to break the internet like Spider-Man trailer did.
Yeah.
Like Avengers trailer did.
Marvel is about to make money again. They want to make
have my money. Disney have my money. Disney have a lot of my money.
Anyway, we'll charge it there for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. What we say? Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes,
Let
please
us know
do.
your thoughts.
Please do. We still haven't hit 50 yet, and we want to hit 100 by the end of the year.
Build the channel.
So we're gonna start promoting a lot. Follow our Instagram. Make sure to like, share, subscribe.
Yes, please. Peace.